Hey there folks, this is Jill from the Dharma Yoga Studio, and this video is a video for folks who find it really challenging to transition from a downward facing dog to a seated position at the top of the mat. So let's start in downward facing. So oftentimes, especially if you're doing the primary series in Ashtanga, there's a part where you need to jump forward to come to a seated position to move through some of the seated forward folds. So it's hard to get there if you don't know quite how to get there. So the first way that you can possibly work through this is to lower the knees to the floor, pick up the ankles, cross the ankles, move back over the feet, and drop the feet down. Now chances are you might have to scoot to the top of the mat. That's not a big deal to have to do that. So keep the shin bones crossed, bring the hands in front of the hips, inhale, lift whatever you can lift up. Maybe you lift an additional foot, maybe you lift both up, and then exhale, lower down. To move back into downward facing, widen the knees, bring the heels in, drop the feet and knees, bring the hands down, step back 1 foot at a time, downward facing. We're back to that same place. So a little bit faster would be here, 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 here. Okay? So now we do the 3-part jump through. So you're going to take 1 foot, you're going to step it forward and towards the opposite side of the mat. Really engage the ankle so the ankle stays long and strong. Step the other foot towards the opposite side. Now bend the knees. They're going to bend away from one another. Bring one hand back, fingertips forward. The other hand back, fingertips forward. Take an inhale, lift whatever you can. Exhale, lower. And then back to downward facing. All right, so there's that transition. So again, it doesn't have to be an awkward moment. It could be a learning moment. So from downward facing dog to the top of the mat, take the necessary steps. If you're not quite ready to jump up, hips over shoulders, and then pendulum through the arms to take a seat. Take your time to build the skills that are needed to do that, like core strength and upper body strength. If you practice in a way that honors the body that you walk into practice with, it's going to keep you on the mat, and eventually you will gain the space and the strength that's needed to take yourself to the top of the mat in one kind of way. So anyway, thanks for watching. Namaste.